Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 4, which is entitled as Jnana Yoga, Sloka 22. yadṛcchā-lābha-santuṣṭo dvandvātīto vimatsaraḥ samaḥ siddhāv asiddhau ca kṛtvāpi nibadhyate. We already mentioned that 21, 22 and 23 slokas are of same opinions are to be considered as one set, which are further elaboration of the points that discussed in sloka 18, 19 and 20. Now let's see the connection to the sloka from the previous sloka. In the previous sloka, Krishna had mentioned Shariram Kevalam Karma. One has to do Kevala Karma. Kevala Karma means that or those activities which is just meant for one's survival, maintenance. That's all. So, even if we do those Kevala Karma as mentioned by Krishna, a question arises. The results that are going to come out of it, which could be good or bad, is not going to go away. By someone doing an action, the result is going to be still there. Good result or a bad result, that's not going to go away. And while someone is doing an action, it could create pain and pleasure. That's not going to go away. So even when one does something to maintain the body while they are doing it, then one may start thinking that what they have may not be sufficient enough. So they may want to acquire, get more things. Or when one is doing an activities to earn something, that is to maintain their body, they may see others who are having more than them and start developing an enmity or an anger towards that person. If that person also becomes a roadblock for one to get what they wanted. So, when doing Kevala Karma, there could be success or failure, or one may get envious of others, angry on others. So these things will continue anyway. That's a question. And the response is given in this sloka by Krishna. The short answer is, since he is seeing all those activities, actions as inaction. Inaction, please recollect, inactions means jnana. All these three mentioned above as a blockage will not be a block. But now, how does he see these things as jnana? That's a question again. yadṛcchā-lābha-santuṣṭo. So Krishna gives the points here, how that happens. yadṛcchā-lābha-santuṣṭo. Yadṛcchā, out of its own accord. Out of its own accord meaning Bhagavat Ichcha means out of God's will. That's called yadṛcchā. Labha means gain. Santuṣṭa, satisfied. yadṛcchā-lābha-santuṣṭo means content with whatever is got without effort on one's part. Dvandva means duality. Atitaha, surpassed. Dvandvātīto, putting up with pleasures and pains experienced while engaged in the practice of action. It's dvandvātīto. Vimatsaraḥ, free from envy, that is, without enmity towards those who show ill will towards us. vimatsaraḥ. Siddhāv is success. Cha also asiddhau, failure. Samaḥ. Samaḥ means seeing them equipoised or being steady between these two, siddha and asiddhau. Kṛtvā means doing, api, although. However much he performs action in the external world, never, nibadhyate, becomes affected, that is not bound in samsara. That's a word by word meaning of. Now what the sloka says is, he who is satisfied with gain which comes of its own accord, who is free from duality and does not envy, who is steady in both success and failure, is never entangled, although performing actions. So, what makes an action to be karma and what makes it karma yoga? That's question 1. Question 2. What action gives reactions and what actions frees us from reaction? That's number 2. We need to know this. Or the same 2 questions can be rearranged and asked in this way to make it simple. What makes an action to be karma and what action gives reactions? Number 2. What makes an action as karma yoga and what actions frees one from the reaction? It's the same question, just twisting the statements here. But the answer is going to be the same for either way that we see. Let's see the answer here. Over endeavoring for material things. When we are doing action, we get jealousy, envious or angry on others. When we do activities and trying to exercise the sukha and dukkha, pains and pleasure of it, when we do the activities, we contemplate on the siddhi asiddhi, the result, the victory or failure. So when an action is done in this manner, then it is just karma. It is not karma yoga. In other hand, not over endeavoring for material things and accepting things as they come by the will of God, not developing any enmity with others who may become an instrument to the end result of my action, not trying to be affected by the sukha and dukkha, pains and pleasure that comes by my action, not try to get attached to the results of the action, siddhi, asiddhi, victory or failure. When one does action in this manner, then it is considered to be karma yoga. When this is not done in this manner, it is just karma. When one does action in this manner, we just saw these actions will not give reactions. When these actions are not done in this manner, then the same action will give reaction. So, it's reactions of papa and punya. Yadṛcchā-lābha-santuṣṭo doesn't mean one needs to become jobless. Doesn't mean one needs to become lazy. This is very much we can learn in our current situation. We need to maintain our body by eating. So say I order a rice bag to be delivered at my door. I get a low grade or a quality of a rice bag, less quality of a rice bag instead of a high quality. Now, will I stop eating Am I going to reject, or am I going to accept and eat what I got? Obviously, I'm going to accept, because I need to maintain my body. When I accept, I be thankful to God. At least I got this one to eat. But people, so much they are worried and they try to store things more than what they need, thinking that will save me from starving. And we hear sometimes because of this, whatever they bought are becoming rotten and they just throw away, goes waste. What if all the store's items are finished? So one should know very well that, especially this person knows very well, that God protects me. He protected me when I was in the womb of my mother. And is He not going to protect me now? He will not cease to do so. So, yadṛcchā-lābha-santuṣṭo. One who accepts things as it comes by his own accord, by the will of the Lord. yadṛcchā-lābha-santuṣṭo dvandvātīto vimatsaraḥ siddhāv asiddhau kṛtvāpi nibadhyate. Namaste. Hare Krishna.